New Chief of Detectives Catherine Tynan is doing everything she can to make Olivia Benson feel isolated in Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, SVU. Only 5 episodes into Season 27, Tynan has enticed trusted detective Joe Velasco away with a tempting undercover assignment in San Diego, and she has planted Jake Griffin as a mole in SVU. However, the cavalry is coming in the form of Amanda Rollins, who was pushed out of the New York Intelligence Unit by Tynan's meddling. While having Rollins back in the main cast of SVU Season 27 is fantastic news, Benson realizes this new development must also play into Tynan's grand plan to force Benson out of SVU. Amanda Rollins has officially left the intelligence unit for SVU. Benson needs squad members she can trust now more than ever. Photo, NBC via MovieStillsDB. Few characters have undergone such a complete and deeply human evolution as Rollins, who spent over a decade growing from a self-destructive, impulsive detective into a self-aware, empathetic sergeant. Rollins' romance with Dominic Carisi symbolized that growth. What began as a secret in Season 22 blossomed into one of the healthiest relationships in SVU. Their intimate courthouse wedding and the birth of Rollins and Carisi's baby in SVU Season 24 represented stability hard-earned through years of struggle. When Rollins left SVU to teach at Fordham, it left a palpable void on the team that SVU has never adequately filled, despite a rotation of cops. Rollins' boredom in academia and eventual return to policing underscore a key truth about Rollins: she thrives on adrenaline, purpose, and human connection. Rollins was appointed sergeant of the intelligence unit in Season 26, making a return to SVU seem farther away than ever. In the Season 27 premiere, Rollins advised Benson at Captain Don Cragen's funeral that Tynan wasn't to be trusted, and would try to move people around like pieces on a chessboard. Now Benson is left understaffed, unsure of whom to trust. Simultaneously, the same hijinks were happening at the intelligence unit until Rollins no longer wanted to be there. She considered going back to teaching, but Tynan suggested SVU, and Rollins does miss the work and her friend. Rollins has a conversation with Benson about returning in SVU Season 27, Episode 4, and in the very next episode, Rollins is back full force in the squad. It's a relief to have Rollins back in SVU full-time, instead of the inconsistent consulting she has been doing for a few seasons. Both Rollins and Benson acknowledge they're playing into Chief Catherine Tynan's grand plan. Tynan had been stripping Benson of allies, but now gifts her Rollins back in the squadron. Photo, NBC via MovieStillsDB. Benson and Rollins' reunion in SVU is thrilling for the characters and fans, but laced with unease, because they know they're pawns in Chief Catherine Tynan's game. Tynan has been upfront about her plan to create a unified SVU across all 5 NYC boroughs, and that she wants Benson to run the newly created department. Tynan framed the move as a chance for Benson to expand her success from Manhattan across the city, but her attempt to sell it as the capstone of Benson's career hit a nerve. Benson has no plans to slow down, and she's sharp enough to sense when she's being managed. Meanwhile, Tynan's behavior suggests a deeper strategy. Tynan lured Velasco away and planted Jake Griffin as her personal insider, systematically weakening Benson's foundation at Manhattan SVU and isolating her from trusted allies. That's what makes Rollins' return so intriguing and suspicious. On the surface, reinstating Rollins seems like an unexpected gift, restoring Benson's closest friend and most trusted detective. But both women know Tynan won't make a move without motive. Whether she hopes Benson will eventually leave Manhattan in Rollins' capable hands or is simply shifting pieces to tighten her control across departments, the intent feels manipulative. Benson and Rollins may be thrilled to be partners again, but both women know the next move is coming soon. Why Rollins and Benson have a better chance of outsmarting Tynan together? Tynan has underestimated the camaraderie between Benson and Rollins. Photo, NBC via MovieStillsDB. Benson and Rollins' partnership has always been one of SVU's most emotionally rich and enduring bonds. After Stabler's abrupt departure, Rollins gradually became Benson's most trusted and longest-running partner, filling a void that could have easily remained open. Benson was there when Rollins' personal demons nearly derailed her career, helping her confront her addictions rather than bury them. Rollins, in turn, has stood by Benson through her own major life changes, from her rise to captain to her adoption of Noah, providing grounding friendship amid the chaos of police work. Both women are survivors of assault and working mothers in an unforgiving system, giving them a deep understanding of each other's pain and strength. Their connection is personal, professional, and profoundly human. Now, with Chief Tynan's plan to restructure SVU threatening the unit's stability, that foundation is more important than ever. Both women sense they are being maneuvered, and while they don't yet know to what end, they're uniquely positioned to push back. Rollins' connections from her time leading the intelligence unit, along with her husband Carisi's insight from the district attorney's office, give them a strategic advantage. Together, their networks form a web of information, loyalty, and expertise that Tynan may have underestimated.